Hello everyone, welcome to another video. So I'm at my grandmother's place right now, so a completely different change of scenery, and I am filming a very exciting video because this week I will be continuing popular book series. So I'm going to be continuing the Once Upon a Broken Heart series and also the Magnolia Park series. I've started The Ballad of Never After and I'm at part 2 and I'm really enjoying it so far. I really just love the series, and Jax is just like, he's such an attractive male main character. I love him, and so much is happening to Evangeline. I feel bad for this girl because she's nothing but kind and like a breath of fresh air in the world, and so many horrible things are happening to her. I'm like, how is this even possible, you know? I haven't started Daisy Hates yet. I'm very excited to start Daisy Hates just because I didn't really like Daisy in the Magnolia Parks books, the first one. So I'm gonna see if my opinions about her is gonna change and all that. I hope I do, because if they don't, I'm not going to enjoy reading it. But you guys really enjoyed my last video where I read both of these series, so I thought I would do a little continuing video about it and film my experience reading these two books. I think it's always a little bit difficult, especially when it's the middle of the series, because I'm like, I can't say too much because it's low-key kind of spoiling the first book. So I'm kind of like in an awkward limbo, and also I've just been sick the past couple days after traveling and everything, so my whole schedule has been rearranged, so I don't really know how I'm going to read and all of that, but I'm enjoying The Ballad of Never After so far. I'm going to keep reading it today. I'm going to update you guys a little later about it. I filmed a couple clips before leaving where I had the physical books. Now I don't. I just am reading off the library website, so I have them on my iPad. But yeah.
Y'all, there's literally so many English books here, like all translated obviously, but like, look at this Divine Rivals. The outfit is crazy.
Hey guys, so update on the book. I'm on chapter 31, and all I gotta say is that Evangeline is the cutest sugar plum fairy ever. I love her, and I feel terrible because I think she's still 17. I don't know if she's 18 yet, but I think she's still 17. People are trying to kill her. People are placing curses on her left and right. She literally had a moment, I forget like what part, but she's like, I just want to sit down and rest. Like, I just want a moment of chill. This poor girl, she's like constantly running around, and she's still like so optimistic, and she's very naive, but in like a cute sense, in a, oh, I want to protect this girl sense, not in a, girl, stand up. No, she's lovely. She's so cute. I didn't know it was possible for a female character to be written so cutely, but here Evangeline is defying all laws of female main characters. I don't know. She's I can like wax fucking poetry about this girl. She is that amazing. Jax is also like, he's fine as fuck. Like, I have to say, he's so attractive, and but like the entire time I'm like, are y'all just like letting this shit happen to Evangeline? Like, why is everyone out to get her? I'm hoping answers are gonna come out soon, because people are either lying to her or out to get her. She does not have a true ally. She does not have one, and I feel for her so badly because I love her, and I want to insert myself in the book so I can protect her from all her foes, all of her ops, because no, like, this is not okay. Like, how can someone so fantastic have so many fucking ops? Like, there's this random person that I like did not anticipate him or her. I'm gonna be neutral so that no spoilers. I did not anticipate anything happening. Next page, they're battling it out. What? So yeah, I'm a little bit confused. Like, I'm like, where is the story going, honestly? Like, I need answers. But I like it because it's kind of putting myself in Evangeline's shoes, because Evangeline is, she's confused as fuck. Like, she does not know anything. She's in the dark about literally everything. And so I like, as the reader, we're kind of like following Evangeline. Even though it's written in third person, we're like in her shoes. We're right there beside her, and we're like, girl, what the fuck? And I love that. I love that. So I'm loving the book. I, once again, fully recommend the series. I don't know how much I can say. I mean, I did just yap about it, but I don't know how much I can yap about because I don't want to be, sorry, I was just like kind of my stance is kind of funny. I don't want to be like, I don't want to say any spoilers. Hi guys, so I managed to finish The Ballad of Never After last night. I gave it a 4.5 because it was so good. This was so good. Like, second book syndrome does not work for this series. This book was so good, a phenomenal sequel. The first one I rated a 4.25, and this one honestly I thought was just better, so I had to rate it a 4.5. It was so good, and the ending, like the epilogue, has me so excited for book 3. I was like, I want to read it right now. But for the sake of the video, I'm not reading it right now. But I was pissed off. I was like, there's no way Stephanie Garber is gonna put us through this trope. And then Apollo, like, I don't freaking know the reason he did what he did, but like, I need to know right now because. But yeah, this book had such an amazing development with Jax and Evangeline, and then the ending, I'm like, if they are an endgame by book 3, like, I mean, it's a trilogy, there's only 3 books, so if they're not endgame, I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself, because their dynamic is so amazing. Like, I was low-key kind of comparing this series with the Divine Rivals series when I started it, like when I was reading book 1, but now that I read book 2, this is a better series. I prefer this Once Upon a Broken Heart series than the Divine Rival series. And I did really like, what was his name? Roman and the girl. I didn't really like them. But this series, I think it's because Jax and Evangeline each are just such great characters. Like, on their own, they're so developed and they have such personalities to them that you fall in love with these characters, and then of course you're rooting for them, and I'm rooting for some side couples to happen, like. And then I just started, like, honestly 30 minutes ago, but I like put it down, but I just started Daisy Hates. I'm like on page 5, so I'm very much not, like, I haven't read much, which is fine. I'm gonna try to read a lot more tonight, but I was out and about today. I have literally nothing to say about Daisy Hates because I just started it, but I do know that she's described to have brown hair, and that's not at all how I imagine her. Like, I imagine her as a blonde girl. Like, Daisy, I feel like you have to be blonde to be named Daisy. I don't really know why, just like in my brain, you're Daisy, okay, you're blonde. So to me, Daisy's blonde. I do feel like I might have a crush on Julian, just because I feel like I might have a crush on Julian. We will see, but there's Julian point of view chapters in here, so yeah. I also was not a big fan of Christian, I think that's his name, in the first book. even though a lot of people are like, oh, like Magnolia was using Christian, which I might see that in this point of view because I was definitely only seeing the BJ and Magnolia point of view, but I was not a big fan of Christian in Magnolia's book. I'm just scared that since I did really like Magnolia and people are like, oh, you're either a Daisy or Magnolia girl, I'm scared that since I'm a Magnolia girl, I'm not really going to like Daisy, but at the same time that can change because I haven't read Daisy's books, so. I'm reading Daisy Hates and I do not understand the text messages because they put it in like such a weird place in the ebook. It's like there'll be messages with Magnolia, but I have no idea who is sending the messages to who. I don't know who like started the conversation, so I spent like 3 minutes on each text message convo trying to like piece out who sent who or who sent what to who, to whom, right? I don't know. And so it's honestly like aggravating because I'm like, why would you put it at the end of the chapter if it has nothing to do with the person's point of view, you know? It'll be like Christian and Magnolia having like a conversation over text inserted into Julian's chapter, and then I'm trying to figure out, wait, like, is this Julian? No, like, why would Julian be messaging Magnolia like that? So it has to be Christian, or it'll be like Julian and like a hookup, but like it's really or like Daisy and like Christian, but it's really confusing. At one point I was like, why is Julian texting his sister in this way? But I don't think it was actually Julian. Like I think he was just texting someone else. It makes no sense. I'm fully lost with these text messages, which is fine. I'm just gonna like skip them, but like I don't know why they're organized like that. Also, there's a couple editing mistakes, but not as much as Magnolia. In the first book, I mentioned it in the video where I read that book, there are editing mistakes like grammar, punctuation, and spelling mistakes in every page. It's much better in this one. I see a couple spelling mistakes here and there, but I think the editor did its job, which it's a plus, because if I had to deal with spelling, grammar, punctuation mistakes, and the fucked up text messages, y'all, look at this mini tiny spider in my room. I am not a fan. Hey guys, new location unlocked. I'm about to take off my makeup, but I'm going to close out the video and let y'all know that I am bored of Daisy Hates. I was trying to read the book and I think I'm only on chapter 9, and honestly, like, I'm bored. I don't want to continue. I just want to skim, occasionally read a Julian chapter here or there. But yeah, I'm not connecting with Daisy. I'm not connecting with Christian. I'm not connecting with their romance, them together. It's just not doing it for me. And I don't know if it's because I have nothing really to root for because they're in a situationship, like they are friends with benefits. So it's not like there's an established relationship that I can like attach myself to and then root for. So it is a little difficult. Yeah. I also I'm not seeing a lot of personality so far. Kind of confused as to why Daisy likes Christian so early on. And it's, you get what I mean? So I'm a little bit at the point where I'm like, I think I want to DNF. And I don't I'm going to end the video here. So technically for the video's sake, I am DNFing. I don't think I'm going to DNF it in general. I think I'm definitely going to put it on pause and read something else for the moment, just because I don't want to read it right now. So I might continue with it, but I might honestly not pick it back up. I don't know. Yeah. Also, I got a spoiler for something that's going to happen much later in the series, and I don't want that happening. It's going to happen. And so now I'm like, oh, I don't think I want to finish the series actually. So this might be me just DNFing the series. I don't know. Anyways, if any of y'all have similar opinions to this, let me know so that I can maybe rethink it. I don't know, because I've heard a lot of people say that they prefer Daisy Hates and her storyline to Magnolia, but I'm bored. I'm not interested in continuing. I have no motivation to read the book, so I'm not quite sure what to do right now. At least I love The Ballad of Never After. That is just a favorite book of mine now. I love it. I love it. I can't wait to read book 3. I don't think I'll feature it in a vlog unless y'all want me to, but I will definitely mention it at some point. I love the series. I love it. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and also subscribe, and I will see you guys pretty soon. Next week, probably. It's a little bit difficult because my schedule is a little off now that I'm traveling, but yeah. Bye.